What's up guys, welcome back to the mauzycasts channel, and we are back in Canonland. Yes, this is gonna be yet another Hack Files episode. Sadly, but hopefully not forever, this is gonna be pretty much the last one that we're gonna get for now, as Grimmy is grinding Stormgate, so we're not gonna really get any StarCraft replays from him as far as I'm concerned, but it is going to be hopefully yet another fun one, as we are kind of used to it. In the top right side of Crimson Court, we have none other than the scammer himself. It is the Grim Reaper. This is Heck, aka Grimmy. And once again, going up against a blue Terran. That is gonna be a barcode. So, nothing too fancy over here. Just, you know, casual, regular barcode. Nothing extra. So, just making sure that everything is working properly. Sometimes when I record these things, there's a couple of technical difficulties and whatnot. Okay, gas is being stolen and the pylon is ready to be capitalized on. There we go, there is the first cannon. Now question is, this cannon needs another pylon, right? So Grimmy is probably waiting on yet another pylon. So there's gonna be a gateway at home as well. Interesting stuff. Second pylon will be placed next to that cannon. We're gonna have a bunker, and we also have a couple of marines being produced. So once this cannon finishes, it's gonna be fine for Grimmy, but needs to be careful not to let this probe die. Never mind, it is gonna die no matter what. There's gonna be another cannon in front of the natural, literally. So I am curious, because this is looking like a bit more of a unique game, right? This is looking like something that Grimmy was not showcasing, at least for the moment. It starts off with the same cannon rush, obviously, but let's see where it ends up, because kind of that's the important part, right? We always saw that Grimmy rarely killed someone with the cannon rush. In fact, the cannon rush was successful to a point where you could see him get an advantage, or just, you know, settle the chaos and be like, oh yeah, sure, that works. Now this is a problem because, you know, there's no vision, so if you don't have vision to the high ground, the cannons cannot shoot up. So that's a bit of an issue. That's how people try to deal with it. Honestly, honestly, I would not be playing this game or casting this game if cannons would be able to shoot up just like that, you know, without any sort of vision and all that stuff. Now, Stargate is going to provide quite a lot of vision because they're going to be flying units. And we're going to have another battery clump over here, most likely, which kinda makes me think this is gonna be either Tempest or Void Ray. Let's see, do we get a fleet beacon with this right after? I suppose you could get a Void Ray while you're waiting, but since, you know, with the waiting thing, I think this is gonna be a fleet beacon. Yeah, there's the fleet beacon. Grimmy is actually putting this. Ooh, I am not that happy here. Well, he's gonna have... No, he's not gonna have 4 on gas. I was gonna say maybe it will compensate for the lack of gas. There's a Widow Mine here, so tries to prevent any kind of Oracle and all those shenanigans, but it is not gonna be an Oracle, that's for sure. There's 2 cannons, 2 shield batteries. I'm gonna have a tank coming up. There's gonna be a Viking. Reactor is done, by the way, but can only start the second Viking just now. Second command center is going down, so it would be really, really nice to have something like a Reaper, an SCV, something out on the map, and make sure that this is a 1 base or a 2 base committal. First Viking is out. Another Viking will come out as well. Gonna see this. Let's go to see this pylon. Cannon is being taken down. First Tempest is about to come out. It's gonna be quite nice. The problem is these shield batteries are gonna be drained of energy, so Grimbo is not gonna be extremely happy about it. There's the second shot. Third shot. Oh, the SCVs are actually blocking, or rather Marines. Another tank is out, but for what use, right? At this point, this is not going to help at all. Shield batteries and cannons are going to protect this hero Tempest. Basically, 0 kills, but he's gonna have quite some time here. Quite the time of his life. Now the problem is you need 2 Tempests to one-shot an SCV. And that is going to be the name of the game here. There's a couple of Tempest counts that people might actually be familiar with. Oh, Viking is going to actually try to do some kind of damage. They have 2 kills, 1 kill on each Viking. And I'm curious where Grimmy is going to take this after this one. So we have the 3rd Tempest coming out. This one Tempest is going to defend most likely. I wouldn't be surprised about that. But there's going to be a Stalker coming out. Nice. So this Tempest can move across the map, I'm pretty sure. Okay, SCVs are being mowed down basically, but there is a 2nd orbital, so this should not be an issue economically for the barcode Terran. And our Terran player, sorry about that, is actually quite ahead over here in terms of supply. The problem is, how do you deal with this amount of Tempest? You always need to have SCVs being pulled. Oh no, you cannot actually surround that depot. Look at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not looking great. There's 3 Tempests and now the DPS just cranks up to the maximum basically. There is the 4th Tempest, but I don't think that's going to help at all. We're gonna have a Oracle. Probably is going to be for... I don't know. Ooh, that's a lot of Vikings in the meantime. That's 10 Vikings. Okay, I did not pay attention to this. Oh, Tempest could get one, or not one shot yet, at least. How many Tempests do you need to actually one-shot a Viking, I wonder? Because Tempest can actually survive, if there's an Oracle, by the way. Not only Tempest can survive, but they can also do a lot of great revelations for those Tempests. First of all, you'll know when the Vikings come. You can start one-shotting them. You can start it with the first shot. 12 Vikings. That's what we're working here. That's what we are working with here right now. Sorry guys, it's still in the morning, but these days I'm actually committed to casting some StarCraft in the morning. You know, it just starts the day a bit differently. Ooh, okay, I think we found the answer, sort of. Uh-oh, the cannons are gonna be basically pretty much all the DPS that Grimmy can have while defending the Tempest. Uh-oh, he has only a single Tempest remaining. I believe it was like 12 or 13 Vikings. I believe it was 12. 12 volleys. And basically, you're good to go. Oh. I just realized what's happening here. We're gonna have the probes being recalled here. Nicely done here by Grimmy. Is gonna have much better gas mining at uh-oh. I would say, okay guys, this is looking like a follow-up or something like that, but let's be honest, this is the scammer we're talking about. This is definitely DT's. Ooh, he managed to actually one-shot yet another Tempest, I believe. Maybe it was this one, but I'm not sure. So far, resources lost-wise, this game is super quote-unquote lame, as there was no real major supply losses, but Just judging by what happened over here, you know, even they battled even for 100 resources or something like that. And this is gonna be the name of the game. It's gonna try to... Oh, never mind. What? Somebody take the temperature of Grimmy. I think he misclicked the blink instead of dark shine. It's the same cost of gas, so he accidentally went blink and wants to play a more standard follow-up to this. More standard. What am I even talking about, guys? There's no such thing as standard follow-up for this. But the problem is there's still 11 Vikings, so Grimmy is not in a extremely comfortable position. But there are cannons, there are stalkers, and I believe we could have a couple of nice... Oh, Grimmy's always playing Brood War, by the way. I just realized that Grimmy is playing Brood War. He's getting blink faster than Warp Gate, and now he remembers, oh wait, Warp Gate is a thing. Now he's going to be able to just force down this depot, just brute force it. And then I think it's gonna burn. Yeah, it is gonna burn, definitely. There it goes. So that puts the barcode turn closer to supply block. Well, technically, it is at supply block, so to say. These tempests are causing so much trouble. There is a proxy base over here, but it has not been saturated at all. That is the biggest issue right now. Oh, you need... I guess you need 5 to one-shot a tank. Maybe this SCV was on auto repair. It just repaired barely enough. Never mind. It is not going to matter too much. Grimmy takes another one. And this one was where he was not having an advantage early on. So he literally just thrived on the chaos. And that is a great example on why cannon rushing can be such a cool strategy, because then the game, everything, timings, build orders are out of on the window basically. They're thrown out and you just have to be creative, try to come up with something, and you know, try to dig deeper in that bag of knowledge, like how many Vikings does it take to one-shot a Tempest? How many Tempests does it take to one-shot a tank? How many SCVs do I need to pull? Etc, etc. But sadly, for now at least, and possibly for the foreseeable future, Grimmy has not sent me over any other replays that I prepared, so hopefully I'll look around. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed it, check out Grimmy, and be sure to hit that sub button, hit that like, smash a comment down below. Tell me how it was, how do you feel about it? Do you want to see more? Should I beg for more replays? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. Cheers.